solos have to climb and time their turns precisely, or the flight will pass them by. The formation they are rejoining to is a very famous one. It's called the echelon, or all-to-one-side formation. Anybody who's stayed up late and watched World War II movies will see aircraft rolling in on a target or enemy aircraft from an echelon position. Today, the military uses this formation to line up for a brake-to-landing maneuver, either over an airport or over a ship. Once together, all 6 aircraft will break off individually, simulating a striking attack on the same ground targets that the solos have just bombed. There are Steve and Tom now in that echelon formation. Now this is really hard for all 6 airplanes to stay in that great formation, but the Geico Sky Tigers are making it look so easy. Exiting to your left, flight lead Larry Arkin will reform the squadron for over 400 square miles. Now, if you think that's big, what would you think if I told you that Geico went from 1 million policyholders in 1964 to over 9 million today? Third largest in the U.S. in 2008. That is huge. Geico and the Geico Sky Tigers would like to salute our military members and all of you who support them with our next unique formation. Ladies and gentlemen, the Geico Sky Tigers pass. Here come these great World War II trainers. Rolling out. Larry Arkin. Then Jim Record. Then Bob Johansson is up. Lead solo Steve Salmers, and opposing solo Sky Typers. Every successful air show performance must end with a successful landing, and notice that the aircraft.
You can take a picture from a video.
And they're calling for gear down now, and there come the wheels. Double checking that they have 2 in the green, and the air boss is checking that as well. They're going to aim for the same point on the runway and land on alternate sides. As I mentioned, landing a large tail-wheel aircraft is a little trickier than an airplane that has maneuverable and fast aircraft in the Pacific. Very lightweight and very maneuverable. It could outperform almost anything else in the air at the time.
Did you wait to drop the ball?
Japanese forces rolled like a tidal wave across the Pacific in December of 1941. They were spearheaded by the amazing Mitsubishi. It was not even new then. Some Western experts had shrugged off reports that Japan possessed a world-class warplane. No American fighter matched this firepower, agility, range, and in the early stages of the war, the was absolutely dominant. The notion that Japan could produce a superb combat aircraft was at first alien to the West. Then combat reports from General Claire Chennault's Flying Tigers in China fueled growing alarm as the Japanese Navy swept across the Pacific with squadrons of the A-6M. Designed by Mitsubishi's Hiro Horikoshi, soon even ordinary fighters such as the Nakajima Ki-43 Oscar were mistakenly called Zeros, and then overestimated by besieged Americans. The Zero's early successes were due in part to its lightweight, its armament,